everybody having a good Monday? Yeah. It's a beautiful afternoon. I didn't really know until I stepped outside like an hour ago, so it was a shock. Let's all welcome back George. We missed you, George. Ricky was great, but we missed you. It was really weird walking in and not having a beer in your face as soon as you stepped through the door. We love you, man.
Get it, girl.
Oh. Topical jokes are like babies. You watch them grow and develop and you nurture them. And then when they're irrelevant and you get bored with them, you can throw them behind the dumpster at Wendy's. Have you guys seen pictures that guys post on Facebook where it's like a picture of two sandwiches, and one is like a sloppy sandwich of like the ham or roast beef variety with a bunch of meat flopping out, and then the other one is like a pretty sandwich with normal amount of meat. Then they say, I prefer the one on the right, which is like the prettier one, right? And you know, vaginas come in different shapes and sizes. That's cool. I have the normal one. I like to think, because you know, I don't really have a whole lot going for me. Like, I'm kind of okay looking, and I'm kind of smart, and I'm a little funny, but I do have a pretty vagina. But I like to think that women that are naturally beautiful and thin and everything, I like to think that they have the ugly vaginas. so that when the guy's with them, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hit this gorgeous chick tonight. And then he gets down there and he's like, oh, I wasn't craving Arby's.
I'm gonna get rich, and then I'm gonna spend all my money on an elevator to take me, like a personal elevator to take me to the top of my apartment. I've spent all my money on it, so I have no money to fix it when it breaks. But when it breaks, at the bottom of my apartment, I have a closet, like a personal detached closet, or an outhouse, depending on which way I want to take it. And I think that's good. Thanks, Nick.
My day job is teaching. Teaching gives you a lot of power over people. Every time I schedule an assignment or a test, half of my students' grandparents die. I'm a fucking god. I can decimate generations with the stroke of a syllabus.
Hey. We'll talk about this later, girl. One more. Are y'all ready for one more?
Yes.
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 Y'all can't do nothing to me. You see my skin color, y'all still can't do nothing to me, boy. But when I don't have my insurance, I'm going through back streets like Pac-Man, like.
You're done.
All right. Bye.
So that's why you don't let giants around equipment. He just can't see his own feet because they're so far away from his eyes. Also, he needs glasses and he's not wearing them. He has a movie coming out. He directed and edited it. It's called Este Does Not Make a Movie. His name is Nicholas Munoz. Give it up for Nicholas Munoz, guys.
Yeah, Nicky Moon, right? Nicky Moon!
I should make it a rule that I should never put my name down as Nicholas Munoz ever again. You know what I love to do? I love to get really high. And I love watching movies when I get really high. The movies I love to watch when I get really high, by far and large, it's the 1990s Batman films.
Yeah!
All those movies are fantastic. Yeah, it's an interesting franchise, you know, because Batman is good, Batman Returns is great, Batman Forever is like, okay, and Batman and Robin just something that was concocted in the bowels of hell, you know what I mean? I love thinking about Batman and Robin just because there are some spots in Batman and Robin I really like. It's a really funny movie. Like, by far, Batman and Robin's the funniest movie you'll ever watch ever. There's a part where Mr. Freeze kicks open the door to a science lab, and he freezes one scientist, and the second scientist looks at the third scientist and says, who is this nutball? Who is this nutball? Just coming here freezing everything. Who is this kooky guy? Just the only two actors that came back for all the Batman movies was Commissioner Gordon and Alfred Pennyworth. And those were the two guys. Commissioner Gordon in the last Batman movie, Batman and Robin, he actually has a scene where he saves a lot of people. And Alfred actually has like a really awesome dramatic scene in Batman and Robin. So I always like to think, like, what do those actors think about the Batman franchise? Like how it, like, okay, Batman was good, Batman Returns was great, Batman Forever was okay, but Batman and Robin had some potential. There was definitely some potential, there was something to build on in those movies. You know, if Joel Schumacher just had a third Batman movie, it would all be good. You gotta be careful with watching movies when you're high. I think a rookie mistake is to watch something that's thought-provoking or something like that. You know, because then your mind, you don't even know where to go. It's all those tangents on tangents. I think what you should do is watch like a crowd-pleasing action film. But like not too crowd-pleasing, like not too explosive. Like I wouldn't start off with watching like a Michael Bay movie when you're high. Because you know, there's too many explosions happening. You're like, ah, fuck, it's all explosions. I'm giving myself a shower today. What? As we all do. I think we all have that one shower pose that if anyone saw us doing, like in real life, we would just die from embarrassment. You guys want to see my shower pose? That's super embarrassing. If anyone saw? Okay, this is it. I grab the cloth and I just, in my asshole, just, I'm like a grizzly bear. And I just dig and dig and dig. And angry too, like a gladiator in Rome. Oh, fuck. Oh God. I love when I bomb. You know, builds character. I talk to a lot of people on Twitter. I like Twitter. I heard this one joke the other day and I just really liked it, so I'm gonna perform it. It was submitted by a guy named Jeffrey on Twitter. And so I'm going to perform his joke in front of all you guys. Alright, so this is for Jeffrey on Twitter. Here it goes. So I was having sex with a koala bear last night, and I was just really going at this koala bear. Like I was, oh yeah. I don't know why I'm slapping my own ass while I do that. Like having sex with the koala bear is turning me on. Oh my God, I should be slapping the koala bear if you know anything about having sex with koala bears. But I was having sex with this koala bear, just really going at it, like, oh yeah, I just pounding the shit out of this koala bear. And the koala bear then turns to me and says, it's like, fuck, now I can't come. This looks like it brings my mom into it and stuff. And you know, they got mom issues, and that's what happens when you have sex with a koala bear.
Hello, Internet. The name is Nicky Moon. Hey, if you want to submit some jokes to me on Twitter or Facebook, if I like them enough, I'll do them at an open mic. So submit them jokes, and my favorite one will be the one I close with every Monday when I make Nicky Moon and Friends. So you can see your joke being performed by me, Nicky Moon style. That means a very unfunny version of whatever funny premise you think of. So submit them jokes, and Nicky Moon, the whore of comedy, will perform them. Thank you, and you know, like, good night, stuff.